That's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric. And if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Standing in the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Upton is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Into the box now, Ken Sanchez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Donaldson will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, catcher.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch on its way. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. A shot down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Ready now, Devin Travis. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Swing and a liner, but foul. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Hicks has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Kevin Pillar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. In past meetings with Tanaka, 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Hitter, Matt Holliday.
Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just 1 pitch.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Here's Chase Headley. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bautista back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Swinging a soft liner. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Standing in, Jose Bautista. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and Bautista has a base hit.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's Kendrys Morales. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's only 1 for 10. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Digging in, Steve Pearce. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here. in the
Center
early
fielder,
going.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in
Left
once
fielder,
again, Ken Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher. Gary.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Way outside. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Catcher.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
2 strike pitches chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg
Yankees,
Bird. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Greg Bird.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
So digging in now, Starlin Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
In now, Matt Holliday. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
Leading off,
he'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Number 29.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting,
digging in to try it
center
again.
fielder,
Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1
Pillar.
for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Split fingered pitches in there for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
high in the air out to center field. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Headley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
The next 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the move is Upton. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Donovan Solano. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting.
And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So striding forward now, Steve Pearce. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning. And I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss. So he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 50th pitch of the game on its way. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A little roller toward the hole. Pearce charging this one, and he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder Ken Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Sanchez. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, we're in the 6th inning, and we finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting. Second
Here's
baseman.
Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 here to start
Castro.
the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Will start things out in their half of the
Leading off
6th
for
as
the
they look
Jays,
to shake things up
the
here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about
First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, catcher, Sherrod.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the windup and the pitch. Melvin Upton Jr. comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Devin Travis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now some definite. Signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg. So as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Joe Biagini comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Joe Biagini.
Donovan Solano will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Again, he sends it out of play.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 1-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bautista coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder,
Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's for 2 thus far in this one. Chris Carter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Chris Carter.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
With the count standing at 2-1, he was sitting on anything that was belt high from the middle of the plate in, and that's exactly what he got. And that's what you call punishing a mistake.
Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Ken Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 New York. Chris Carter will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 48, Chris Carter.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Bird is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Dylan Betances takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
from the stretch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 2 for 4. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box,
Leading off for the Yankees,
Gary Sanchez.
catcher.
He'll start things out
Gary
for us here in inning number 8.
Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next for
At
the
the
Yankees,
plate, Greg Bird.
First baseman,
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus
Bird.
far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. That grounder got him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Here's Starlin Castro.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here's Brett Gardner now
as he sends it on the ground to first.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Chase Headley. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Upton. And that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Now batting, Steve Pearce. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Steve Pearce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Slurve in there. It's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Coming to the plate now, Jared Saltalamacchia. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Aaron Luke enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Settling in now, Donovan Solano. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 48, Chris Carter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Carter. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set, and the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Now batting, the center
into
fielder,
the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-1, here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A man at third with one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh
Aroldis
Donaldson.
Chapman comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's a cold strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Sanchez has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The New York Yankees wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.